Sometimes you gotta go against the family. Good morning, it's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, Shiloh Sanders has signed with a new management company. Now, why should that matter to you? Well, maybe because Shiloh's former agent is his dad, Deion Sanders.
After Shiloh's little brother, Shedeur Sanders, slid to the 5th round of the NFL draft over the weekend, Shiloh decided to explore his options.
How do you even start that conversation? Hey, Pop, you remember when you raised me, coached me, taught me how to tie my cleats? Yeah, I'm going to need someone a little more qualified.
During a Twitch live stream on Saturday night, with his brother sitting by his side, Shiloh said, quote, "Dad was our agent, but that hasn't been working out too good. So today I had to sign with an agent."
Because, of course, that's where all major business decisions get made and announced now. Twitch. Hey, everybody, welcome back to our stream. We're playing Madden and casually severing emotional ties.
Both of them laugh, so there's probably no family drama.
Deion's watching all this go down. He's like a disappointed dad at a Little League game, just standing there at the fence like, "Y'all gonna miss me when your new agent doesn't give you Capri Suns after practice."
Officially, neither of them had an agent during the draft, but Deion was advising them.
And you got your dad repping you. Like, look, I got a deal for you, baby. 3 years league minimum, no coupons, and a coupon to Red Lobster. What do you say? Thanks, Dad. I'm going to go with the guy with the suit, the briefcase, and the law degree instead.
Shiloh went undrafted, but was signed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after the draft ended. Shedeur was drafted by the Cleveland Browns in round 5.
I just want to know this. What's Thanksgiving going to look like at the Sanders residence? Pass the gravy, son. Sorry, Dad. My agent's going to handle that stuff.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Today is International Dance Day. Dance is one of two things that unites the international community. The other is a house of pancakes. Steven Spielberg revealed his pick for the greatest American movie of all time. So congratulations to everyone involved in the making of Dude, Where's My Car? Bill Belichick's girlfriend shut down an interview when she was asked about their relationship. Then she went back to study hall.
It's 60 Minutes meets Gone in 60 Seconds. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
We all know dogs are expensive. We know this. But I didn't know my new puppy, Puka, would chew through all my cash. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Kate, has your dog cost you money?
Of course, vet bills, food, the toys that I buy her, and the occasional throw pillow.
Sure, yeah. Well, my wife and I, we got a dog a couple months ago. Her name's Puka. I don't know what that means in dog language, but I'm pretty sure it translates into I run this house now.
Oh, yeah. No, she's not your dog. You're her human. She just lets you live there.
She's cute. She's small. She's got these big eyes that are always like, I'm so innocent. But Puka chewed through my wife's birth certificate and passport that we had out to get her real ID. So now that whole process is on hold. I didn't know this was going to be your MO from here on out for Puka.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She shredded the birth certificate, Tara's birth certificate, and passport?
Yep, gone.
Yeah. She's not a dog. She's a government security breach.
I found out Friday last week that she has an appetite for my money. My actual paper money.
Money?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get a puppy. You got a one-dog paper shredder with a little attitude.
Yeah, it looked like the money had been through a blender set to shred my retirement. It was just terrifying.
She skipped straight past 2 toys and went full-on capitalism destroyer.
So I was in the basement for like 3 minutes. I put laundry in the washing machine. That's it. I come up, and there's Puka sitting in the middle of the living room surrounded by $20 confetti like it's New Year's Eve at an incredibly sad party. And she's looking at me like, did you need this? Wasn't this a decoration? I'm like, Puka, that's cash. What are you doing? Stuff's legal tender. Gets my tacos. You ate my taco tickets.
Oh, not the taco money. That's not just currency. That's a way of life.
You ever try to explain money to a dog? It's impossible. They don't understand. Puka, that's $20. And she's just tilting her head like, okay, and how many squeaky toys is that? Yeah, none now, okay? I was going to buy the squeaky toy, but now you ate the squeaky toy and the receipt and lunch.
And now she thinks everything in the house is priced in squeaks. That chair, 2 squeaks. Your wallet, priceless.
Actually, I tried to tape it back together. I got the money. I'm running like some kind of like doggy Federal Reserve. If I could glue this bill to that bill and chew it up corner, matches that chewed up corner, I could trade it for, I don't know, maybe like a gumball. So I roll up to PNC Bank, and in the most sheepest way possible, I explained that I left my puppy alone for 3 minutes, and she chewed through my weekly allowance. It was crazy.
That poor bank teller, they probably thought you were like laundering money or something.
They were able to exchange the bills that were recognizable for new ones, but I had to give up on 1 or 2 of what I'm pretty sure are $20 bills.
You know it's bad when the bank looks at you and your money like, did this survive a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, something like that. Puka's in the background like that was the best $20 meal I ever had. She's wagging her tail like she just won the lottery. And she's like, next week, I'm going to get your Venmo.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
3 teens in India invented a salt-powered refrigerator that doesn't need electricity. It can be used to help transport vaccines and medical supplies to rural areas. They won the 2025 Earth Prize of $12,500 and plan to test 200 units in 120 hospitals.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Is Kirby Park's new slogan, come for the flowers, stay for the fight club? It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning. I'm Kate. Over the weekend, Wilkes-Barre police responded to 2 separate assaults at the Cherry Blossom Festival in Kirby Park.
It's like they invited the cast of Mad Max to a flower show. I heard it's being renamed the Wilkes-Barre Cherry Brawl. I'm not sure if that's true.
On Saturday at approximately 7:30 p.m., officers investigated a report of a 13-year-old girl injured by a shotgun, but found out she had been struck in the face with a gun.
So a 13-year-old girl gets pistol whipped at a festival for cherries.
According to police, the girl attempted to intervene in an argument between her friend and a boy, estimated to be 14 to 15 years old, who then pulled a gun and hit her.
Some 14-year-old punk kid pulling a gun because he's losing an argument. An argument. Kid, you're at a park. You're not auditioning for Scarface. And the girl, she's just trying to break it up, probably thinking, can't we just enjoy the flowers and the blossoms? And then, bam, gun to the face. I mean, come on. What is wrong with people?
The girl received treatment at the scene, and then the suspect fled. On Sunday, around 7 p.m., the police responded to a large fight involving multiple juveniles.
The next day, it's like, oh yeah, we're doubling down today. Don't worry.
During the altercation, a 20-year-old woman was pepper sprayed and sustained a foot injury.
This is not a UFC octagon. It's supposed to be a family event. Pepper spray? Who's walking around a festival with pepper spray like on a keychain? Oh, I better pack my sunscreen. Oh, and my chemical weapons. Meanwhile, this poor woman's coughing, limping, probably just wanted a nice Instagram pic with some blossoms.
Authorities arrested a 17-year-old girl involved in the brawl. Investigations into both incidents are ongoing.
Maybe I shouldn't go to festivals anymore, Kate. Maybe that's it. Too many people, too many problems. You know, you're thinking you get a nice day out. The next thing you know, you're dodging fists. You're sneezing pepper spray. Are you still going to show up next year? Well, last year I got maced. But those cherry blossoms, man, they pretty.
He's quirky and cranky, and that makes for a lot of awkward interactions.
What a jerk.
Help Prospector learn from his mistakes. It's time for Am I a Jerk? On Rock 107.
All right, am I a jerk? I'm on the air, keeping Rock 107 rocking, and some genius keeps flipping the light switch off in my office, just down the hall from the studio. It's like they're trying to turn me into a mole person, Kate. I'm working. I need lights to be on. We don't have windows on this floor. If I pop out of the studio and into my office during a song, all of a sudden it's pitch black. I'm like Helen Keller. I can't find my way around in there. Every time I step out of the office, boom, the switch is off. It's pitch black when I go back. Enough's enough. I wired the lights directly, so the switch is now useless. Does that make me a jerk?
Yes, it does make you a jerk. If you're not a handyman, you are going to get John, the maintenance man, electrocuted.
That's not true. I know what I'm doing. I can do some basic wiring. Let's find out. Open mic on the Rock 107 app. What do you think? Am I a jerk here?
No way, Prospector. You're not a jerk. It's important to have your space respected, especially when you're on air.
Got another one from Open Mic on the Rock 107 app.
Prospector, you are a jerk. You have now created an unsafe circumstance for maintenance when they need to replace the bulb. They may get electrocuted.
I didn't even think about just the bulb, because now the bulb's going to be on all the time. It's going to burn out quicker, too.
That's what I'm saying. Mike from your Facebook said, not a jerk, but come on, Prospector, we need the voice of NAPA to not get electrocuted.
Yeah, we'll try our best on that. Got one on the rock lines texted in, not a jerk, unless it's the boss who keeps shutting the lights off.
I'm starting to think that's my hoping.
I didn't even think about that one.
John from your Twitter said, my parents did just the opposite when we were kids. They put the switch outside the bedroom to turn the power off at bedtime. So no, you're not watching TV all night.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move there.
That's smart.
And I'm like reversing that whole thing. We're going to the rock lines, find out if I'm a jerk here. Rock 107. What do you think? Am I a jerk?
Hey, Prospector, you're not a jerk.
No, you would have done this?
No, I have an 11-year-old son who kept locking his bedroom door on us, so I took the lock off.
Well, that's your house. You own it. Prospector doesn't own this building. Do you still think it's okay?
Yeah, I don't think it's a huge problem as long as you wire it up correctly and, maintenance will come eventually fix it, but you're not a jerk.
You know what? I don't even know. Kate, do you think I wired it up correctly? It's not like I'm an electrician.
No, not at all. I'm telling John, the maintenance guy.
There you go. Stitches, you know what happens to them, Kate, so keep that in mind.
I'll be all right. Bob from your Instagram said, kinda. Is it up to code? Hopefully no fire or anything like that starts.
Yeah, I don't think it's up to code because I don't know what the code would be.
We'll see, I guess.
I got another one texted in. Tape it, put a sign up, tape the switch, something like that. But really, wire it up live like that? Yeah, you're a jerk.
So happy so many people are on my side. Michelle from a TikTok said, I love it, not a jerk.
See, Michelle understands. So yeah, I go into my office, it's always lights off whenever I'm in the studio. Somebody's shutting my lights off. Whenever I'm in my office doing other stuff, walk out, go down the hall or whatever, I come back in, the lights are off. It's ungood. It's like a black hole. There's no windows on this floor of the building. I turn the switch so now it doesn't do anything and the lights are always on. Does that make me a jerk? Got one from Open Mic on the Rock 107 app.
Hey, Prospector. I think it's hysterical who's ever doing this to you. And yeah, you are a jerk. It's not like you own the building.
Got one from Open Mic that might actually solve the problem.
Prospector, not a jerk. But you might want to have them put in a motion sensor switch. That way you can have the best of both. It shuts off when you're not there, but it automatically turns on when you come in.
Yeah, and then every once in a while I might have to wave my hand like I'm an idiot in the office to get that light switch back on. That's not a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, all this time, and I could have just said, hey, could you put a light sensor, a motion sensor switch there? The odd thing is I have them all over my house. Like in our bedroom, there's lights under the bed that turn on as soon as you step into the bedroom.
Oh.
Yeah, think I would have thought of that here.
Well, Chris from your Facebook said, I would have just hung a sign. So, yeah, you're a jerk.
See, again, another simple solution that has eluded me. In the question today of am I a jerk for the fact that somebody kept shutting off my light switch every time I left my office, I finally got fed up, took the light panel off, took the switch out, wired it up so that the switch is now a dummy switch and the light's directly hot all the time and the lights never turn off. According to you, Northeast PA, the answer, and a little bit of a margin, yes. I am a jerk.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Yeah, I know Earth Day already happened, and you didn't have to plant trees at Kirby or Naog Park if you didn't want to, but what kind of jerk protests against it? Some idiot went through downtown Los Angeles with a chainsaw cutting down trees for no reason. I haven't seen an exact count, but the LA Times says dozens of trees were cut. The person just went down the street cutting as many as they could. There's apparently security footage of someone with a chainsaw riding around on a bike. Last we heard, authorities hadn't ID'd a suspect, but vowed to catch whoever did it and hold them accountable. The mayor's office put out a statement calling it beyond comprehension. They're planning to replace the trees as soon as possible. It happened a few days before Earth Day, so no one's officially said there's a connection, but people on social media sure think so.
Nominee number 2.
I thought every family was only supposed to have one bad apple. A 37-year-old guy named Christopher Banks recently got arrested in New York State for child pornography. He lives with his older brother in the small town of Nineveh. I guess it's like the Knoxon of upstate New York. Cops raided their home and seized their electronics. The brother is 38-year-old Mark Banks, and now he's in trouble too. Because while cops were searching their gadgets, they came across an old video of Mark getting it on with a cow. He admitted to it in a written statement to police, said he's worked on the farm for 22 years, and, quote, when I was younger, I had sex with a cow. He blamed it on urges and claimed it was a one-time thing. He's facing up to a year in jail. His brother is facing up to 4 years. They'll both have to register as sex offenders if convicted.
And the winner is...
the guy who got busted for having sex with a cow because his brother got busted for child pornography. And when the cops were searching devices, they found the video of the cow sex. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107.
Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.